What's up YouTube, Capital G here, looking at a new Ancient Gear fusion spell that's coming out of the Duelist Pack 19, and this has gotten me actually hopeful in the fact that maybe Crystal Beast will get their own fusion spell as well. You guys know that the new Rainbow God Dragon is kind of powerful, but basically impossible to summon, and if Konami plans on giving them both fusion spells, that actually could make it, I don't know, feasible or something like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and focus on the new Ancient Gear fusion spell because this card is absolutely fantastic and I think it's pretty much going to be a staple in the deck. Not sure if it'll be a 2 or 3 of, but you're going to probably run a minimum of at least 2 copies because most important thing, well, you know what, let me read the card effect before I go ahead and spoil the entire video. So it's called Ancient Gear Fusion, normal spell card. Fusion summon 1 Ancient Gear fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or your side of the field as fusion materials. Okay, that's fair enough, kind of like polymerization, but strictly for Ancient Gear monsters. If you are using an Ancient Gear Golem or Golems, or an Ancient Gear Golem Ultimate Pound or Pounds as fusion material, you can use monsters in your deck as fusion material. So basically, this is Red Eyes Fusion for Ancient Gears. The condition obviously is you have to use a specific monster or monsters. If you're using any of the golems, then you get to use monsters straight from your deck, which is super cool. But the important thing that I noted about this card is this is not a hard once per turn like Shadow Fusion, or I believe that Red Eyes Fusion is a hard once per turn. I'm not 100% sure. And you know, if you look at Ancient Gear, they have some very powerful fusion monsters in addition to the new Megaton, the card that they just got. But you might actually start seeing people drop, you know, the Chaos Ancient Gear Giant or the Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. Like, these are cards that you barely ever see hit the field. Most people barely even look at their extra deck when they're playing Ancient Gears because they're just so damn difficult to summon. Like, who the hell really has enough time to accrue 4 Ancient Gear pieces plus some type of way of fusion summoning? Like, you just don't see it happen that often. But now that you have a very easy way of just getting that and using materials from the deck, it's going to be a lot easier. So I think that this card is pretty much a staple in the deck. I'm not sure if it being a hard once per turn is all that relevant. Well, no, I guess it could be, because if you activate a copy and, you know, you get like hit with Solemn Warning or something like that, being able to just come out with another copy can be very, very important. If your opponent has something like an Infernity Barrier, if you had maybe a Shadow Fusion or something like that, you may have to shut down your entire turn. But being able to activate another copy straight from your hand is pretty damn important. I was just kind of thinking, like, if I have an Ancient Gear, like the Ultimate Golem on the field, obviously my extra monster zone is locked up, so you know I won't be able to use another one. But if somehow you get a Link monster on the field, maybe you're running Gofu, it is dark, and well, no, the Ancient Gear archetype is Earth, so what the hell am I talking about? But maybe if you have like a Deco Talker on the field, you got 2 zones open, maybe you can go for a play. Look, the point that I'm trying to make is, run this card. It's fantastic within the archetype, and I think that you're probably going to want to see this card early and often. I just think that it's always going to be a live card unless it's in the very, very, very late game. All Ancient Gears need is some other way of like putting monsters back into the deck. That would be kind of useful, but I could see people running this. Actually, you know what? I don't even think you need to run Future Fusion anymore. I was thinking that a lot of Ancient Gear builds might run a splash copy of Future Fusion, but I just think that this makes Future Fusion completely unnecessary now. Anyways, whatever you guys believe, leave it in the comment section. Leave it in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on those notifications for daily videos.